So I guess we're live.
All right. So another day, another dollar.
What's the actual expression? Is it
I don't know. I think it's not.
One of my ex-mentor, he always liked to say another day, another buck.
That's just another day, another dollar. Another day, another dollar, I'm pretty sure. If anybody knows, can you write it in the comments?
Please do.
And tell us we're wrong and we don't know what we're talking about.
Well, tell him that he's wrong because he's always wrong.
Please tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah.
So a great day today overall for me.
Was it? You barely did anything.
In the end, what's important is that I have a great day.
I guess.
Who would disagree with that? But the topic today, Jeff, you insisted on this.
I insisted.
You said, because I wanted to talk about the differences between tactical approaches and strategic planning. What's the difference? But Jeff said, no, we're going to talk about, what is it? Knowledge about the market.
Forget
you put marketing.
I didn't put anything.
Oh my God.
Steven put, but I fixed it.
Well, not on Clubhouse, but no, it's okay. It's okay. Oh, we have a great announcement.
Goes from the whole spectrum.
No, but that's a boring topic to me, the market thing. But we'll talk about it. But before that, this is for everybody. This is very exciting. We bought an iPad, a MacBook. I think it's a MacBook Pro. I'm not sure if it's a MacBook Air, but it's a great laptop, and an iPhone. I think we even have maybe AirPods. And we're going to be...
Oh, we do have AirPods. You're right.
Giving that away on our 100th episode. We're at 52, 53 right now.
54.
So the question is, people are asking already, how do I participate?
How do I participate?
That's a great question, Jeff.
Wonderful contest.
The way you can participate...
You know what? Right before this.
What?
We always preach about urgency, massive action, and frequency. So we decided to apply your participation to the contest with those logical, right?
Yes.
So we're applying massive action, and by massive action we mean you like, you comment, you tag a friend, you share the live on multiple platforms.
You can subscribe by subscribing. We have a YouTube channel. We have multiple accounts on Facebook, multiple accounts on Instagram. If you follow us, if you subscribe, if you want to join our 5% club, this is an exclusive club on Facebook. Every time you do these subscriptions, you get a chance to, you get a participation in the draw.
Now, every action there's a participation.
You tag us, you post, you repost, you share, you like, you comment. So just go back to the 50-something episodes and do as much as you can. You get a chance every time. So whoever's really proactive is increasing his odds of winning quite substantially.
Of course.
So I'm excited about that.
That's gonna be fun. It's it's close to what, 6-7K?
I think we're closer to $10,000 right there, and you need it for your business anyway. So it's combining fun with business.
It is.
Is there anything better in life?
That's why you're happy today.
I'm very happy. So the topic, the market, knowledge about the market.
Yes.
Why am I saying it's not important? Throw it out the garbage.
To that point?
Absolutely. Garbage. Do not spend 1 minute trying to learn or research the market.
But the client asks you questions.
Yes.
The client wants to feel that you have a little bit of knowledge, right? Because their house is probably the most valued thing.
But is that why they will hire you? Because you know that the statistical data about the street or this property, the last 5 years, it went up 2.7, 2.25% in value, or 17 homes sold within 3 days of being posted at higher prices in this. Do they hire you because of that?
Maybe.
No. You're not in front of them because of that knowledge. You're in front of them because of why? Because of visibility. So, if everybody's following, I got to do gestures so to make sure I keep your attention. If you want to succeed, first is you got to get visibility, and the knowledge of the market will come through the doing of meeting these people. You're going to be forced into knowing this stuff. You're going to be forced into reacting and finding out. It's a byproduct of you being in front of a lot of potential clients. So focus all your attention, all your energy, all your money on getting more visibility. Forget about market knowledge. I know Jeff right now. He's Googling this because his mind is blown.
Yeah,
It's like,
it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense to you, but it makes a lot of sense to me now.
And when I say it doesn't make sense, I'm not talking about myself, but it will say that because it is the first approach or the first strategy of multiple brokers.
The thought of,
like this morning, we had a great meeting regarding something else, but the first thing we had a meeting regarding GLR and a few tactics and what to do and what to do. And
such an exciting topic.
But it was because they were all excited towards, oh, maybe I can use this as my strategy. I can use this as of my approach when I'm going to do my pitch, when I'm about to close my client. Why do you think it is a broker feel that having that knowledge
because
is what's going to give you the business?
Well, having the feeling of having that knowledge is what's going to give you, or in your question, them, the confidence to then do the visibility stuff or to be in front of someone. Without the confidence of that knowledge, most will not go or want to be in front of a potential client because they feel like, oh my God, if I get the question, I won't know what to answer. But you gotta trust me here. This is years and years and years, and it's not just. I didn't make this up. It's through experience. You do not need that information. And another best example to say, or think of this: you will never stop learning, and things will always change. So you can't say, "Well, I'm not going to put myself in front of someone because I'm not sure I understand everything or I know everything." But really, you're just doing this is just for you because the clients don't care. How many times, another example, have I been in front of someone, they ask me a question, I don't know the answer, but it doesn't mean they won't do business with me. They'll be like, I'm going to say, well, that's a great question. I'm going to get back to you on that. They don't go, I'm not going to list with you then. I'm not going to sell. I'm not going to buy. No way. You couldn't answer the question. The relationship has already been done because they saw me and I got the visibility. The visibility first, knowledge secondary. You might never need this information too, you'll come to realize. So that's why.
So that's where and it comes back to tactic versus strategy. If you focus on your strategy, you focus on how to get that relationship and get that business. Well, eventually, by having that business, you will get that knowledge.
We had a question just now a few minutes ago, Jeff. In our French version, someone was asking, well, what's the average salary of a broker? And the answer, I don't even remember the answer, but it was a low amount. I think it was, what was it?
Wasn't it 66?
60,000, something like that. 66. But the thing is, to the 66 is based on that, what you just said, doing market research. That's what it's going to give you. Am I going too fast here?
Go ahead.
It's profound what I'm saying right now.
Very profound.
If the average outcome is $60-some thousand gross, and we know that the majority of people will think, well, I need knowledge about the market before I go and meet someone or before I get the business. It's my knowledge about the market that's going to give me the business. Well, the result of that, because that's what's happening right now, and that's what's been happening for many years, is $66,000. If you're happy with that, keep doing that. If you're not happy with the 66,000,
well, I don't think I will respond for most.
But wait.
Okay.
If you're not happy with that, then follow what I'm saying.
Right.
That's why I'm not arguing with anybody here. I'm just saying if you don't want the 66, then don't do what everybody does and have faith in what I'm saying. Or look at what we do, what we've achieved today and tomorrow and the next few years, and say, well, it seems to be doing something for them. And they're talking about doing different things differently, then maybe I should do it. Go ahead. Sorry.
No. What I was going to say is that I don't. If you ask any business owner, I don't think their goal is to make $66,000 a year, because if that's the goal,
but what tends to happen is that the person will readjust their target. So they start off all excited about, I'm going to make $5 billion. And then as they go and they realize, it's not working, I'm not getting the results, then they start lowering the target. And then they settle for 66 or whatever it is that, you see? You get it?
No, you get it. So just want to say quick shout out to all everyone on Instagram connecting. We have Moataz, we have Z Mortgage, X Toro 101, Asia, Amirush, Ariane Saint Louis. My gosh, a lot of people. Maria, your wife, is connected. Hello, Maria. It's fantastic. So again, if you want, we have this great. Oh wow, there's more people here. Domini 129999, Micheline, Bernadette, Amif, Alexandra Fatal, one of our top broker here. Well, My Texture Design. So once again, we have this amazing contest. I think that Etienne spoke about earlier.
For those that are just joining now, every chance to win an iPad, a MacBook Pro, an iPhone, AirPods. We're doing the draw on the 100th episode. We're at 50 something. Every like, every comment, every share, every tag, every subscription.
Yes.
To all, we're everywhere. We're on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Soon, tomorrow, Stephen, tomorrow, we're going to be on WeChat. We're everywhere. Everything on every platform where we'll count towards one participation for the draw. So I encourage everybody to go back to the 50 or so episodes that are posted everywhere.
Episode 1 to 54.
Increase your odds. It could be multiple family members.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I'm just going to add another one. I'm going to add another one. I'm going to add another chance to win. This is how I work. This is how the brain of Etienne works. Give us a Google review on any of our accounts because we got a lot of Google pages.
Yes.
Give us a Google review.
Oh, yes.
And get an extra chance to win. There you go.
Google review. Screenshot that Google review. Send it us to...
Don't even send it.
Yeah, well, for us to
We're going to go do the work. We're not lazy, man.
It's to know.
Okay. Well, if you feel like shooting it off to us.
It's to know who.
Why not?
Because if your email is E99227.
No. Oh, yeah. Okay, maybe. Yeah.
I know, because you don't think about these things.
That's why you're here, man. That's why we have this team.
Because you shoot that idea, and then I'm like, oh, we gotta make it work.
Cat 0297, and we won't know who you are. Mike is into the cat stuff in the cat scene.
We got Odile Bernard that just joined on Instagram. Welcome, Odile. Merci. Thank you for being online. Who else?
Well, too many names, but we're going to go back to this. So if you have comments, if you have questions, if you want to talk about the knowledge, if you want to talk about your experience about the knowledge of the market. Mike, we have a question. Oh, no, excuse me, Steven.
Philip was asking, did you ever have an objective that you lowered you realized that? And you had to lower the bar?
Philip is asking if me personally, or
yes,
have an objective where I had to lower, or I consciously lowered it, or subconsciously lowered it. Did you make that up, Stephen?
No. Well, I want to answer that one. No, please answer because I have something.
Well,
I'm going to put you on the spot.
Well, please do, because I'm trying to think. No, actually, it's the other way around. Every time I set a goal, I'm like, I should raise it. I'm going to raise it.
You have those moments where you're...
Tell me. Let's share a deep personal moment.
You're going back to the average person.
Yeah, but you know what, Joe?
Jeff, but every time...
I catch myself.
You do catch yourself.
And I'm like, shit, I'm having a normal...
Yeah. And I say, that's a normal...
But give the example if you're... I can't think of one.
Well, an example is... right now we're doing this amazing challenge where we have... It's an objective... we have a business objective. We have multiple business objectives. But at the beginning of the year, we're finishing week 9 today. Before, by the time we get to that objective, there are 3 things we have to respect. No alcohol, we have to eat no processed food, and healthy food, and exercise every day, minimum of 20 minutes. We record all our exercise through our Apple Watches, and we share pictures of our food, pictures of our exercise, or everything. And a couple of weeks ago, I guess you had a moment where you wanted to, and even today, you still had another moment where you wanted to add stuff in our list of things we were allowed to eat.
Like what?
You're like, can I eat my craft peanut butter?
Come on.
Because it's not convenient to do the bio.
Well, but that's not lowering the standard, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so there you go. That's my lowering my expectation. Instead of going, but here's the problem with natural peanut butter for those that... It doesn't spread. It's got that oil on top. It's messy. You put the knife in. Your hands are all gooey.
Steven, can we play some violin, please?
No, but see, I don't like the messy stuff. So then you put the knife, it falls all over the place. It's dry. It's
There's techniques.
Christopher is saying that sounds like a whole lot of excuses.
Amen to Christopher. Christopher, we want to invite you on the live.
But you know what? This is good because because I'm human, will potentially do these things. I can't think of any other scenarios, but that's one.
Well,
I guess
another one today again where he, oh yeah, well, here's just my little shake and I want to drink it. I drank it too.
Yeah, but the thing is this though, I think for the most important things though,
Yes.
like the regularity of other things or the objective of other things that are more important for me. And you can only have, in my opinion, 3 main goals that you're working on so that you feel that you have that.
Why? Please explain why can
Well,
we?
we're limited. It takes too much time to go forward with anything. So having more than 4, and we talked about it this morning.
I know.
Remember when I was talking about the shuttle going off?
Yes.
And we're diluting it. We're trying to build 4 shuttles,
Yes.
spaceships. Let's focus on one. Let's get it to Mars first before we go.
Let's get it
up in the air.
Yeah.
But that's the problem. If you have more than 3 goals, it's like having more than 3 spaceships that you're trying to build. It's not going to work. So another question, Mr.
Kyle
Steven
wants to know, what are your 3 goals?
My 3 main goals.
Cal, thank you for your comment, Cal.
Yes,
So Cal
I'm
wants
sorry.
to know your 3 main goals.
So again, my main goal is growing my business, spending time with my wife and kids, which if she's there, she's going to maybe say, well, try harder on that one, and my health. So I need to work out. I need to take care of my body, my physical strength and energy, grow my business and my family, spending time with them, kids and wife and girlfriends.
Do you use massive action?
There you go.
Do you apply the formula that the formula that we use every day in our business? Do you apply that formula for your all of the 3 goals?
Oh yeah, I do apply it very, very, very religiously. Military discipline, we talked about that.
How do you apply urgency into family and your mental health and your physical health?
It's in the calendar. It's prioritized with my time. So my attention goes where my calendar is. Whatever's in the calendar, my attention has. So it's planned. It's there. So rarely will I say yes to certain other events or invitations because I go to my calendar and it says family and kids home time. Right. Now, it might not be 8 hours a day though, because like I said, if Maria's watching and she comments, she's going to say, well, yeah, I don't see you that much, or my sons, but it's in the calendar. So can you imagine if it wasn't in the calendar?
That's right.
So it doesn't mean that they're equally shared in my attention and time, but they're there. Because if they're not even in the calendar, then they're not going to be real for me. Very important. Good question.
Thank you. I can't remember who it was, but thank you.
Kyle or Jeff?
Kyle and Jeff.
Kyle and Jeff.
That's right.
Teamwork.
Do we have other questions or comments? In the meanwhile, we have Odile Bernard. Oh, you already said that. So hi to Odile Bernard. We have Alice Brown Properties that joined on Instagram. Assurance. Mr. Sebastiani, who's always there. Ashley Dixon, Future Broker, Superstar.
And remind everybody about the draw, because I see new names popping up there. It's your chance. We're gonna have to leave in a few minutes. We bought an iPad, a MacBook Pro, an iPhone, and I believe AirPods. I'm not sure about the AirPods, but about $10,000 worth of Mac equipment. We're going to be doing that draw on the 100th episode, which is coming soon. You get a chance to participate. Every like, every share, every comment, every tag us counts for a lot.
Tag someone that would be interested into what we're saying.
Subscribe to we're everywhere: Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. Subscribe. Every time you subscribe, you get an extra chance. We have the 5% club. It's a private club. You have to register. You have to subscribe. We'll get you in. That gets an extra chance to win. And we just made this up on the fly. Our Google pages. If you give us a review on Google, good or bad, hopefully it's good, but be honest about the review. You get an extra chance to win this amazing prize.
It's fantastic. Steven, do we have other questions or comments? I think we're good for today.
Oh, wait.
Yes,
Before we go, I just want to shoot it out. So please comment and tell me if this is an interesting thing. We want to do an event. We want to do an event. We want to know if you're interested in what the event would be. What would be the topic or the thing or the guests you'd like for us to invite and do. This is going to be an in-person event. We're planning on doing something in Quebec City and in Montreal.
So conference style.
Yeah.
Motivation, the whole thing. So think about those people you would love to see at the event, and we'll make it happen.
Write us, comment, tell us, call us, text us, email us.
Before we leave, we have a question here. Wait, Mike. Before that, we have what's Mr. Sebastiani
What's
asking?
the 5% club?
What's the 5% club? Thank you for your question. That's a very good question. What's
5% Club is a Facebook group that we created where we share ideas and content about how to grow your business, how to become that 5%. Because in my world, which is a magical place, there's birds and all kinds of fun things. In my world, 5% do all the business, 95 just happen to be in the industry. So I want the 5%. I want the info of the 5% to be shared there. You don't have to be you don't have to be the 5%, but you will certainly become the 5%. You become who you're most closest to, the 5, 6. Who said that? Someone said that. I don't remember who.
I think it was me.
It's the sum of the 5 of your friends.
There you go, Mike. The sum of the 5 of your friends. The sum of the 5 of your friends. Sounds kind of weird, but you had another question before we go. I gotta go because
Kevin's asking, how about Grant Cardone?
How about Grant Cardone?
That would be a good person to invite.
Yeah, absolutely. So the tickets will be $5,000 each, and we'll have Grant Cardone as a guest.
Well, you know what? Let's have We'll have Grant Cardone for everybody that joins. Tag Mr. Cardone and in every live that we've done. But you are the sum of. So Mr. Sebastiani is saying you're.
Says you are the sum of the 5 people you surround yourself with.
There you go.
Thank you.
So we'll have to get rid of some people in this room. No, I'm kidding. Steven was with the Gary V. This is something we should talk about. We should have Steven. Steven's always behind the camera. He should be in front of the camera.
He's not, he haven't worked hard enough to.
No, but I'd love to pick your brain. I'd love to pick your. No, but what we pick his brain about the conversation he had with Gary. That's great content right there. Come on.
That's true.
All right, we're gonna set that up. Maybe we'll do it. We won't do a live. We're gonna just record it, so you can edit it and make yourself look great.
Good.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Don't forget to participate.
Yes, absolutely.
And we'll see you tomorrow.